Hey there, friends. Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is actually a beautiful day out, but it is very, very windy out today. So we're going to do a little bit of plinking today, have a little bit of fun, but we're not going to put too much merit in what we see as far as accuracy for today. The the wind is like 20 mile an hour constantly, and actually blowing up. It's trying to blow my camera over downrange. But anyway, I brought out a gun from the collection. Haven't had this one out in quite a while. Was a pretty good shooter from what I recall. I just haven't had it out in quite some time. And I'm gonna go check my downrange camera. It's not looking so good. So stand by. All right, the the wind was actually trying to blow the camera over, so I wanted to make sure I had it sitting a little more stable. But what we have here that we're going to play around with today is, like I said, an older one from the collection. This one was sent over to me by Norica a couple years ago now, to do a review on, and I've done several videos with it. But we have the Norica Dreamhunter. This one is a 177 version. I do believe they have this in 22 as well. But it is an underlever Springer Springer air gun. I have it topped off with a. So this is actually a Orc Air 3 to 9x40, which they do say is Springer rated, but I do have it on one of these spring-loaded mounts just to be sure we don't wreck our scope. And we're going to be shooting it at 25 yards here. Wind is just crazy. I wouldn't try to go any longer than that. And we're going to be using JTS Dead Center domed 8.7 greens. The thing I really like about this underlever is it actually doesn't have the little trap door where you have to stick your hand in front of the moving metal guillotine. So you can actually cock it and then load it, and cock it and return the arm up, and don't have to hold it while you're loading your pellet. It does have an automatic setting safety down under here. But let's go ahead and go to the center of our splatterburst for starters. I don't remember if I double checked the zero when I first got here. I've been doing several other videos since then. I think I checked the zero with these, but it may have been a different pellet. If these don't shoot good, we'll switch to something else. It is a pretty cool gun. I know Scott from Air Guns of Alaska got one, and he had some trouble with the thing cocking reliably after a bunch of shots. But I've shot this one a ton and have had no problems with it, so his must have just been a lemon. Not pellet on pellet, but it is a pretty good looking group. This one is pretty powerful from what I recall, so I think this one could be a viable hunter. All right, now we're starting to bring a group together. And again, like I said, the wind it's it's very changeable too. 1 minute the wind flag will be standing straight out to the right. The next time, right now it's standing almost straight out to the left. All right. 4 of them are just about touching. One of them is a little bit off to the right, but pretty respectable looking little group. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go to the gong again. All right, let's so the gong is at 25 yards, so we'll be able to see it pretty easily today. Pating! I think the main problem with my downrange camera, I've got it shielded by a piece of paper so the sun doesn't make the sun actually overheats the camera and makes it shut down. So I got it shielded with a piece of paper, and that was acting like a sail. I was trying to push it over. So now the sun's starting to come out, so I'm glad I put that piece of paper on there. All right, so I've got some spinner racks there. Let's hit the red ones for starters. Pretty good power. That's those are 22 long rifle weighted targets. So now the wind is blowing straight at my face. You can probably hear that in the microphone. All right, next spinner next to that. Oh, I'm about ready for some lunch. Nice lazy Saturday afternoon. Got my yard work done at home. This really is a pretty fun gun though. I've had several Noricas over the years and they've all been really good. All right, so behind that, ooh, there's a big gust of wind. So behind that set of red spinner plates is another 22 target I brought out with me. And that one is, it's 2 sets of spinners, one over top of another, big one, a smaller one, and another small, even smaller, and then a tiny one on the upper right. And so we'll see if we can hit those. They're kind of hidden behind that red plate, so if I don't aim good enough, I'll end up hitting the bars of the front spinner plate like that. I've actually been shooting at these targets for a little while now, and that's the first time I've not made it through and hit the behind target. All right, let's try that again. There we go. I'm not sure I'll be able to hit that upper left one because it's shielded almost 100% behind the reset plate of the front target. I don't know what all this wind is all about. It's not rainy at all. Just pretty much blue skies. A couple of clouds wispy little clouds rolling by, but nothing too bad. Let's go to the lower right. Got it. Fun little gun though. Fun little gun. I do like an underlever. Have several. All right, let's see if we can hit that smallest spinner. Yep. Not enough oomph to make it go all the way around, but oof, man. All right. Let's see if I can hit the even though I didn't knock any of the red spinners up, let's hit the reset tab. Got it. Oh, got my squishy bag from Hasbro. I like that. Sometimes I need a little bit taller and I go to the Caldwell, but the squishy bag is pretty nice. I like to be able to squeeze and raise and lower my shots manually by that. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit that one in the back on the upper left. I'll probably end up hitting the reset spinner again, but it's just barely peeking out behind. It's like the bad guy shielded by the innocent victim. And I hit the innocent victim. Let's ring the gong one more time and then we'll wrap it up. Lots of fun plinking out here with several different, very different rifles. All right. Hit the gong. Putting. Anyway, there you go. The Norica Dreamhunter. I'm not a real huge synthetic fan, but it's a pretty cool gun. I really like the grippy stippling they have on the front and the pistol grip. It's pretty nice. I'm a big fan of that loading door instead of having to reach your hand inside where that silver guillotine is pulled back by the so anyway, really cool stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. So check out the Norica stuff. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.